All right, YouTube, the live stream is live. We are going to get started for the day. I just dropped the link in the Telegram. If you guys aren't in the Telegram, join. It is in the video description, completely free to join. We'll start letting people get in here though. The stream has officially started. We're going to do our technical analysis here in 6 minutes, and then we're going to start trading in about 10 minutes. Hey Rustum, hope you guys had a good weekend. Hey Joshua, the weekend was good. Just relaxed really. Played some pickleball, worked out some, went on a run. I finished a book for the first time in a while. I used to read a lot more than I do now, but I finally finished a book, and it felt good. So I took a break from the screens this weekend. Super important, especially if you're working, on computers throughout the work week and trying to trade. It's super helpful to get off the screens on the weekend as much as possible. Hey Rustum, yeah, I hope everything's all right, brother. I hope everything's all right. Let's really quick before we got our technical analysis coming up, and then I'll break down what my thoughts are on some things with the charts this week. Let's declare the scriptures really quick. We're going to do those two that we usually do based on Deuteronomy 8 and Deuteronomy 28. So we'll just read them out loud really quick to release God's word into this channel over our lives and over our trading. I remember the Lord my God, for it is he who gives me the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms his covenant which he swore to my forefathers. That's based on Deuteronomy 8, and the next one's based on Deuteronomy 28. The Lord shall command the blessing upon me in my storehouse and in all that I undertake. The Lord makes me to have a surplus of prosperity through the fruit of my body. He blesses me in the land which he gives me. Alright guys, so always got to start off on that note, especially in the beginning of the trading week. Rustem, tell me what's going on, brother. You burn out on the charts this weekend? Hey Luca, good morning, brother. Good to see you guys again. It's good to see the same faces in here too. That way we could continue to build relationship and really get this trading, like this live trading room established. It's a good thing we've got going on here. For those of you who aren't aware on where the account's at and everything, I'll drag that over really quick too. We're starting this week at 10,400 with a 3.3 lot size, and we have been turning a little bit of profits each week. And so came back from a loss last week. We're gonna see how we can't try to start off the week on a good note this time, because last Monday was rough. Oh, but what I was gonna say about the charts and everything coming up, let me try to drag over this really quick. Forex Factory, guys, we have no like 10 a.m. News until Friday. You'll see like there's some 8:30. We're really only trading like 10 a.m. so none of this matters, but this does mean these days mean that there will be some money in the markets, especially CPI. We'll be trading it reactively at 10 a.m. Wednesday, seeing if we can't get a good setup. There usually is good setups after CPI plays out. It might not be a massive swing, but we might get a good price movement off of some supply and demand. And then there's just going to be some good movement in the markets this week. And then on Friday, we've got 10 a.m. news, but it's only some orange folder, so nothing to be too worried about or anything like that. We're going to give it 2 more minutes. We're going to jump to the candlesticks and then start doing our TA on our pairs up here. You guys can see the pairs on the top right. Yeah, Rustum, I feel that, brother. It's a grind. It's a process. It's the reason you're doing it, although right now, is so that eventually one day, you can live a much more balanced life. The thing that I tell myself is that, like, of course, there's like the system of, working like, 9 to 5, like, especially over here in America, they literally, like, if you look at the American school system, it's literally identical to the American work week, right? And so that's a whole nother topic of conversation. We could go deep with that. But what I'm saying is Essentially, we're playing their game, and I believe you have to play their game until you can get out of their game, and so you have to keep focusing on trading, focusing on the right things, and you have to, you have to work those jobs. You have to get capital. You have to work those jobs, and then event like the way out of the game though, while you play it, is making that money that you're making work for you. So, and that's how you can do it with trading, starting your own business. I think starting your own business is great. I think it's still kind of, you still kind of get stuck in the game. Trading provides a freedom that owning a business doesn't. You still have to be very involved, and there's still a lot of stress with businesses that don't come with trading. But trading also has its own types of stress, as you guys all know. Yes, Rustin. Keep you in our prayers. You're gonna be strong. We're gonna stay together. We're gonna keep staying together as a community, and we'll be able to raise each other up and lean on each other once each other's down. All right, guys. Let's look at the charts though. We've got our technical analysis now. It looks like this high just got taken out right here with a nice wick. Um, I would say if we want to see price come back up, there could be some demand right there. A nice trade though would be if price closed below here and then came back. Now that it's wicked like that, we've taken a trade like that last week that profited for us. We'll see if something like that happens. I don't think price is gonna pull back and end up holding this demand. Well, let's look at the other pairs. I'm not totally interested in that, but we'll see. It could be a good fake out, so it could be a good trade. Um, Nothing held in here. Next thing down is going to be all the way down here. That would be a good area of demand to buy off of. And then this would be a good area of supply to probably sell off of just to take a short trade. Let's look at US CAD now, guys. We've got closest area of demand right there and closest area of supply up there. The charts are giving us really clean, like a really clean picture this morning. I like when it does that because sometimes when it just alternates like bear and bull candles, it's really hard to get a good clean picture, and we're seeing a good clean picture today. Price is reacting off some demand right here. However, we would be kind of late to that, in my opinion. And I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna take that. We're not gonna take this trade because if we were gonna take this trade, we should have taken it right here. And technically, we would already be missing most of the move, and it's already pushed up. Let's see, guys. It's already pushed up how much from here? It's already pushed up 6.6 pips. So that could have been our entire trade for the day. So we're not gonna try to take this position. Next spot though, where we could take a trade off of, it could be if it drops a little bit lower and holds there, or even down here. We'll see. Let's look at our other pairs though. The US dollar seems to be going up right now. Let's see, guys. Euro US dollar is dropping, so the dollar could be seeing some strength. Who knows? US franc could go up further, but we're not going to get into this trade because we're technically late to the party. Yeah, definitely late to the party on this one. Doesn't look like we've got any trades to get into right away. Everything looks like it's kind of like price is kind of lining up. So we'll just kind of give it some time and see when everything plays out. Let me see. I gotta answer something really quick, but guys, we don't have we have no setups right now. No setups. So we're just gonna wait. I do like Euro US dollar coming back now into the supply right here. That would be our probably favorite trade of the day. If price now can close here and then come up here, reject here, like we'd want to see price reject this this line right here, a candle rejecting there and then going ultimately short all the way down to here at least. Markets don't have that much volume in them today, it seems like. At least the currency markets don't, or at least Euro US dollar doesn't. US franc has a little bit more. Still nothing, guys. Keeping a tight eye on everything. Let's make sure we've got our nearest supply and demand lines adjusted for this next candle, since the candle is closing now, guys. Euro's good. Australian dollar, US dollar is good. We are locked in. US CAD, supply and demand, and then US dollar, Swiss franc. We're locked in, guys. We are locked in, and we're going to see what price does and how it lines up. Let me answer something really quick, guys. We got about 4 minutes though before we do anything, guys. I'll check the chat here in a second. I just gotta answer something really quick. Okay, let's check chat. Yes, Rustin, we gotta continue the win streak. What are you trading, Rustin? What are you guys trading? You guys in anything right now? US CAD is breaking up through here. Let's see if there's some supply right above here, if it breaks this high. Supply right on this line. And even above here, we got to get ready now that price is shooting up like that. Next one's going to be right here on this line. Dollar's strong right now. Or it's strong against CAD right now, at least. It took out this high, holding supply right here, but we see the dollar dropping on US franc. Oh no, I don't need a, it's a lag right now. Let's see what it's doing on these other pairs. It's kind of mixed right now. It's a little bit mixed. US CAD's holding. Bigger picture, it's just kind of been consolidating. US francs tapping into some demand. Guys, US CAD might be a good short here. I don't know if it's going to be a very big move, but it just cleared that high. It's holding supply. Holding a good point of supply too, right? Like we saw this entire move from here. It failed to make it the first time. Cleared this high. Could potentially be going to try it again. Or at least going down some, right? So, this is going to be our trade for the day, guys. If price holds, if price holds. And we're going to short. Guys, we are short today. 3.5 pip stop on US CAD. We're going to see if we can't get price to turn around for us now. We are going to see if we can't get price to turn around, guys. This is our position for the day. We'll get ideally going to be targeting down here at 29.3. That is what I'd like to see, guys, this next area of demand. And we'll like just lock in candle to candle as price drops for us, if it does indeed drop for us. It's our first trade though for the week, guys. We are live. It's pushing kind of strong against us. We'll see. We'll see. It held nice for us. It held nice and cleared that high. Just barely cleared that high, so it's not wrong for it to go down. We will see, guys. Dang, we're taking out, team. We're taking out. Very quick today. We're taking out very quick. That's it, guys. We're just staying locked in for one trade a day right now. Let's see if US Franc was holding that demand and going up. Or it's not really going up, but it's holding that demand. Yeah, I don't know, team. We lost our trade today. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Let's go to the journal though, see what type of damage we did. Not too bad. Let's see. 10,000, 315, 18. It's our first loss in a while though. We were on a 4-win streak. We were on a 4-win streak. Let's see. Alright, we lost 123.61. Let's put that in red really quick. Let me switch this to lighter, that way you guys can see a little better. Okay. Let's see, what percent was that? It was only over 1%, I think. Yeah, we only lost 1.18% today. Okay. Nothing we can't come back from, but yeah, we took our first loss for the week, guys, and let's see. No new high water mark, but we're climbing. We executed the way we said we were going to. We showed up, we took one trade. It did not work out, and we'll be back tomorrow. Let's read the chat. Start blowing on the screen. Rustum, I've seen those videos. Those videos are hysterical. No, guys, US CAD shorting now. It was still a good trade. It was still a good attempt. Where'd we get in? We got in like, what was it, 38.2 maybe? Yeah, this was our trade, I think. And then we had just barely got taken out, guys. Just barely got taken out. We got wicked out. It might go short, who knows. US Franc is going up. Wasn't sure if that was going to happen, honestly. Let's see if that one would have got wicked out too, though, because it did drop below that candle. No, I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe with the spread's only half a pip. But yeah, guys, I'll tell you why I didn't take this one, because honestly, like, when you see such an obvious, like, uptrend sometimes, like, you guys can see, I'll put it right here. You guys can see, there we go. You guys can see it just making clear higher highs. Well, what that's doing is this entire time now, it's drawing on, like, just liquidity, right? Like, people that are identifying this uptrend are clearly putting like stop losses here and trying to continue to go higher. After a while, when price just keeps doing this, like, it's going to come and it's going to take out all of this liquidity, which has been like pent up right here, right? So that's why I wasn't too set on taking this trade. Even if it does this right now, it looks like we still would have gotten a good, 8-9 pips off that. That would have been the better trade today. We just didn't get it, guys. US CAD, I like the shorts off of it just because it was so. You just see a nice flow of price here, just candle, candle, candle after candle for 15 pips, and then it hold the supply like this, and especially this being like a nice swing point where we got an entire move down, guys. We got it from here all the way down to here. Last time it did that, it tried to push, didn't go all the way, wicked us out at the top, and then tried to push lower. That was what I was kind of going for. Um, yeah, that's what I was kind of going for. I like going for the less obvious move. This seemed like the more obvious move today, and it ended up working out, right? I think sometimes the easier to see something can mean the less chance it has of working. That's not true in this case though. Price is pushing, but yeah, guys, we took our short today. We didn't get it. Um, we're gonna be back tomorrow. It's gonna be good. Right? Monday wasn't the day last week either. At least this week, guys. Look at now that we've switched it to just one trade a day, instead of trying to get back in the markets and revenge trade, we're saving ourselves about $200 compared to last Monday. So overall, with only doing one trade a day like this, we should be able to turn a much larger profit. Because last week would have been crazy if we didn't have this big of a losing day on Monday. So like it was a quick loss, guys. It was like now we gotta wait a whole another 24 hours to get back in the market. But trading is so different from everything else in the world. Like if you want to make it in business or if you want to make it, in almost any other industry, you have to work day and night. You have to outwork people and you have to grind. With trading, you have to, it's like the exact opposite. Like everything else, you need to use the ego. In trading, the ego needs to go. You need to let go of the like the working 24/7, and you need to do very little, right? Like you guys can see that we've turned great results in the last 3 weeks from doing almost nothing, right? We just show up for a few minutes every day, place a trade, and that's all it takes. But the more you do, the more potential there is to lose money, the more potential there is to sabotage yourself emotionally. Like, um, that's why we're switching to one trade a day. We'll take it or leave it. We'll win or we'll lose. And I really believe this is going to be a very good way to manage our risk. And we'll be able to you guys see the way we trade. We cut risk off all the time. Today we just got wicked out. I don't even know if price will drop now the way price is acting here. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow. And I believe we'll be able to turn a profitable week by sticking to the plan like this. And even if we don't, a profitable or a losing day doesn't mean a losing week, and a losing week doesn't mean a losing month. You know what I mean? I don't really like losing months though, but so we don't need to say a losing month doesn't make a losing year, but we try to at least make the month overall profitable. Yeah, it is nice seeing some trades still go the way we thought. That means we're able to identify the right things in the market. Um, yeah, honestly, Rustin, that's what I was thinking right here. Like liquidity, I thought liquidity got taken like just barely, but honestly, it's so like literally just barely got taken on this candle right here, this orange candle, but it took this high and it held. I thought there was a chance it could go down. We've taken trades like this, the last 3 weeks, and it's worked out. It just didn't today. Um, I guarantee it's going up still. Yeah, U.S. franc would have been a beautiful trade today, guys. Up over 12 pips already. Who knows if it'll continue to go higher. Yeah, US CAD's still going up, Joshua. Yeah, it's still going up. It might even be going up to the supply over here. Maybe it'd even be a good short up there if it does hit that supply, but I'm done. I'm done for the day. I know my bandwidth. Oh, are you Luca, oh, you're long US franc? Yeah, it's a good long. It seems to just keep pushing that way. It seems to keep pushing that way. It's been doing nothing but going up. You're definitely on the side of volume. That's for sure. For 100%. US CAD overall has been consolidating, so I thought for sure we could get that short. I didn't think we're gonna see price just flow like this much, especially with no news today. I thought it was just gonna keep kind of going back and forth, but US franc, you look at that, it's been doing nothing but going up, right? So it's good buys. It's good buys. I'm glad someone got it. Wish we would have got it too, but it's part of the game. You gotta take, like, if you're taking one trade, you're giving up others if you're watching other pairs. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely trail your profits now. You could see it coming into this area right here. If it breaks through this area, it could definitely target this supply up here. But definitely, just no matter what, guys, when you get in a trade, if you manage the risk while you're in the trade the right way, you're going to be fine, right? Try to give yourself a tight stop loss when you enter, and then move your stop loss. Like, don't even worry about a take profit. Don't even put a take profit on your chart unless you're going to bed. If you're not going to bed and you can watch the charts, just trail your stop loss, right? Like, trail your stop loss candle to candle, or however you want to do it. I do it candle to candle, and just lock in profits and let price keep pushing up, and then trail it up again, and then trail it up again. That way you keep your losses so small, and then even you'll have so many winning trades because the trades that push for you some and then turn on you, and that used to be a loss, but since you're managing risks the right way, those trades becoming small wins now. Like, we've got several trades that are like, we made $42, we made $56. Like, those were days where it pushed for us and then turned on us. Well, instead of losing, we've made almost $100 on days where we just locked in like that, even though it's very small profits. You know what I mean? Yeah, Luca, there's nothing that can stop you once you lock in like that. You got to play like the market's always playing offense. If you play defense, it's from pure probabilities of just price flowing in your favor a few times. You're gonna make money because you're covering risk, right? The goal is to not lose money. The goal is not even to make money. If you just focus on not losing money, you'll make money. It's crazy how it works. I've read it so much in like Market Wizards and these books. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. How do you play defense? How do you focus on not losing money? It's like, I put a stop loss on. That's how I focus. But it's really a whole different. There's a whole different level to it in which you actually cover risk and take risk off as price pushes for you, right? Like, I look at it as it's a blessing when the market pushes in your favor, right? There's no reason, like, if you were to get in this trade right here and prices push this much, there is no reason whatsoever that your stop loss should be down here and you should lose this trade. Price come back down and you lose that trade. Once you really start to understand that, if the market gives you a push, you're going to get some of that push no matter what. That's bottom line. You have to get some of that push no matter what. Even if you don't want to trail candle to candle and you want to move your stop loss to, like, let's say, like, just above profit, like, you're not losing money at that point and you're making a few dollars. That is like the name of the game. Then you could let it go however far you want. That's the goal, because you don't want to lose money. Like, if you can limit your losses, you're gonna be in this game for so long. Like these losses, you guys can see, are mainly from price turning immediately against us. We only give our trades one candle, but if price even pushed, like let's say if price even pushed in this trade like down to here, you know, our stop loss instead of being way up here probably would have been like here or here, and we would have been risking like I don't know, even a few dollars just to be in this trade to make hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, yeah, Luca, you've been doing the candle to candle. It's such a good concept. When I learned it, it changed everything. But I hadn't implemented it in a while until the only strategy I've ever really implemented it on was this strategy here. But it can really be used no matter how you're trading or what you're trading. Guys, US CAD does not want to fall today though, even after tapping into this supply up here, and looking like it wants to fall. Now it's coming back up some. I really, it's crazy how honestly I'm at a point now where like I can take my trade for the day, I can get on and I can still talk to you guys and not feel like, oh, it just gave us a signal, let me get back in. Like it's, you really get to a point where the markets have like broken down like some of that like immaturity in you, like emotional immaturity after like so many years. It's really taken years for me though. Like but I really think like the losses and the mistakes, they really break down like your emotional immaturity, and really build you back up. Like I can sit here and watch the markets with you guys for the next 2 hours and not take a single trade, no matter how good they look. Like it, but you know how long it's taken to get to that point, and honestly, like no matter what anyone tells you, they could tell you, oh, you got to do this, you know, technique, you got to focus on your psychology. At the end of the day, it's really just you have to take the punches, and you have to learn that making those decisions just does not serve you. It just does not serve you. How many lots would I trade with 6,000? I would trade 1.8. So I'm trading about zero point 0.3 lots per. If you're trading like this though, so if you're swing trading and your stops are large, I would make that like zero point 0.6. But if you're day trading and scalping and you're trading like really tight stops, I would trade 1.8. That's 30 leverage on a $6,000 account. Yeah, you can't be Luca. You can't. Yeah, you can't get upset when you hit stop loss. The way you have, so everything in the market, what's helped me over the course of the last few years is you have to change the way you think about things, right? So I don't think about it as like I lost money. I think about it as, um, well, I think you're talking about trailing stop loss. So maybe I'm saying something else actually right now. But this is actually good for you guys to hear too. So when you lose a trade like today, once we lost a trade, right? I don't consider it losing $123. I consider it me paying $123 to be able to participate in the market and to keep making profits like this, right? There's a principle, it's a spiritual principle that you have to give in order to receive. Like um, if you're not willing to show up to the markets and contribute to the overall game and contribute to the overall opportunity sometimes, then you're just not going to be like, the opportunity doesn't exist without people losing money, right? When every time I've won a trade, that means there's someone on the other end who just lost that trade. So today someone else won, and you know, now I'm contributing to the opportunity that we all have to be in the market, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll try to get locked in again and be on the other side of that opportunity, of course. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I tried even like today, guys, the stream was short. We took our loss really quick. We were out in like 2 minutes after we entered. Price just wicked us out immediately. Um, and yeah, but I like staying on talking with you guys at least for a few minutes. Like, they don't have to be super long, but that way we can build some relationship and really talk about the right things and get our like mentality straight, right? Because the best thing to do after a losing trade is to talk it through, think it through, reflect on it, and just kind of prepare yourself for the next trading day. That's all you can do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rustum, without risk, there's no reward. 100%. Everything's risk. Even working for someone else is a risk. Even if you're getting paid a set amount of money every single week, it's still a risk because that person could be done with you any day. You know what I mean? And then you're risking them having a bad day or being upset with you, and now you have no money, like coming in the next week, right? So everything in life is a risk. So yeah, like it just how do you manage that risk, right? Are you gonna gamble with you know, being employed somewhere else and not working on your own craft, not working on trading at that time? That's more of a gamble than trading is to me. I think not working on like a project outside of your job or trading or trying to build a business. I think that's more of a gamble than anything else because the moment if someone's having a bad day or the economy goes you know bad or anyone's just upset for no reason and you get fired, that's the biggest risk you can take in life because now it's like, what am I going to do, right? So I think, like we were talking about in the beginning of the stream, we've got to play the game until you can get out of the game, and really find like something you're interested in too. It's so important to find work that you're passionate about in the meantime. That way, like as you are growing with your trading account, um, you've got yourself preoccupied with something you're interested in, and that way you're not hating it too, right? Because trading's a process. It could take years. This 9K to 1 mil forex journey, it might take, who knows? It might take. We might be there in a year and a half from now. We might be there in 4 years from now. Um, but in the meantime, I'm doing work, that I'm passionate about, that I love, and however long it takes, right? Jeez, Joshua, the shipping's more than the book. I believe it. Shipping's insane sometimes internationally. Hey Joshua, try to get the ebook. Try to get an ebook. There's an app called Kobo, Kobo, on your phone. Get Kobo and down or buy it on there. I bet it's so much cheaper and just read it off your phone. Unless you bought it already. If you bought it already, don't worry about it. The paper, it's a good investment either way. Um, yeah, very good. Hey, Rustam, that's huge, man. For real. That's inspiring. That's awesome, really. That's the type of stuff I want to see in this community. That's good work right there. Yeah, Joshua, rock bottom is necessary. It is necessary. You have to hit it. People try to prevent rock bottom, but rock bottom is the biggest blessing in your entire life. Because honestly, that's God met me at rock bottom. I started my relationship with God at rock bottom. Rock bottom was honestly where I started to finally see the light in life, guys. But I'm gonna sign off here. It was a good conversation. I love you all. We're gonna get back on this tomorrow. Took an L for the day. I'll do the breakdown. We'll go over some of the things we went over here and the Word of God. So stay tuned for that. We're going to get locked in, completely locked in all week, guys. Started off with a small L. We're gonna stay focused though. It was bound to come. They come, whenever they come. It's part of anyone's trading plan, and we're gonna be on to the next, guys. Just finally broke that winning streak though. So honestly, I get on those winning streaks. I'm like, you get a little bit like anxious. You're like, dang, when we just hit 4 winning days in a row over like 650, $700. It's like, when is it coming? You know what I mean? Because statistically, the loss is coming somewhere in your edge. But um, it's part of the game, guys. Guys, U.S. Frank is pushing up. It is pushing up. If you're still in that trade, I'm happy for you. It was a good trade today. It was almost too good to be true. It worked though. It worked though. So Glad to see it. Glad to see it. Yes, sir. We will get W's tomorrow and hopefully the rest of the week. Good work, Luca. Good work. See what you can't get out of that. Who knows how much it'll keep going. Who knows how much it'll keep going. That's a good move. But I love you, team. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Short little stream today, but we are going to stay locked in. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are going to manage your risk, play defense, and keep your capital preserved and try to grow it and get what you can out of the markets. If you guys can too, do me a favor, start journaling like I am. I put it in the Telegram. It is at the top on this message here. You guys, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, the live trading journal. Start journaling your trades, guys, and start getting locked in like this. And what we'll do is I'll find a way for you guys to share it too with me. Maybe we do a Discord in the future where we just have a chat room and keep the Telegram where we're posting the way we are. And that way you guys can share your trading journals too and stuff. I want to see the progress. That way we can all grow together, and that way we can hit our goals and achieve what we're trying to achieve in trading together, right? So you guys work on that, and we'll see like your trading journals and stuff like that, and let me know once you guys have it ready, and we'll get that chat room established, and that way we'll all, or we can even just do another Telegram. I've tried it before. It's kind of a mess, but we might do it again. So yeah, guys, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Stay locked in.